Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with a TBR for the month of June video. And now this video is kind of a deviation from the normal convention that happens in this channel, because in the beginning of this year I decided that I will not do TBR videos because it did not make much sense to me, because I'll say something in the beginning of the month and end up reading completely different. By the end of the month I realized that I have not stuck to my plan. What I normally do is at the end of the month I do a video where I do a tallying up or comparison of what I set out to read and what I actually read during the month. But this month or last month, basically the month of May, was kind of different for me because I wasn't able to finish 2 or 3 books that I started off, and I'm kind of in the middle of them, so it didn't make sense to me to do that kind of video. So instead I'm here to do a TBR video. I'm quite excited about this month's lineup of books in my TBR. Some of them are part of buddy reads and read-alongs that I've committed to, so I'm quite excited to share it with you guys. Maybe you can join us and read along with us, and you might end up liking the books that we selected. Who knows? So, my name is Angela. I'm your own bookaholic round name. You can call me Angie. In this channel, I talk about books and bookish things like TV shows and movies based on books. So, if you love these kind of content, please subscribe to my channel. Also, please like, share and comment so that it can reach out to more and more people with similar interests. So, without further ado, let's give it a go. First book in the list is something from a read-along that I'm part of, and which is hosted by an Erudite Adventure, and that is Dawn of Wonder by Jonathan Renshaw. How beautiful is that cover? I'm in love with that cover. So as you can see, I have the Kindle version. I haven't started it yet. I will start it very soon. It has got quite an impressive star rating on Goodreads. It has got 4.34 stars from 23,921 ratings. So that's not something to be taken lightly. It's quite an achievement, and it is winner of multiple awards during the years of 2016 and 2015. So like winner of Reader's Favorite Award for Epic Fantasy, Lyra Award for Sci-Fi Fantasy, Beverly Hills Book Award for Fantasy, Audible Best Fantasy Audiobook. Oh, maybe I should try Immersive if the audiobook is that good. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should try that. But I'm quite excited to get into this because of the high rating and also the high praise that this book has received. So that was Dawn of Wonder by Jonathan Renshaw. So next one in my list is a buddy read that I'm doing along with Johanna. So because Johanna and me randomly one day we were discussing something in the YouTube comment section, and we talked about Fight Club and the fact that how much I liked it, and she watched the movie a long time ago, and she didn't quite enjoy it, or she couldn't resonate with the theme of the movie, or basically the movie. And then Brandon from Brandon's bookshelf and myself, we were pushing her like, hey, you have to read this, it's amazing in so many philosophical concepts and blah blah blah. And then she was intrigued and she kindly agreed to buddy read this with me. So we are reading Fight Club, and if she enjoys this book, then she might consider rewatching Fight Club. But that's kind of next step, and it might or might not happen. But if it does happen, I would like to do or discuss with Johanna the differences between book and the movie, and also her thoughts on the movie overall, because I have read this book before. I have watched the movie like umpteen times, and I love the movie better than the book. So yeah, it would be quite interesting to see her perspective on this. So I'm quite excited for this one as well. Next is a book that I started last month in the month of May, again as part of a read-along that was going on in Gregory LaPerche's channel, and I couldn't finish it. I'm on page number 425, and this Book has a total of 880 pages, so I am only halfway through the book. You know what, guys? I am loving Life Ship Traders much better than Farseer trilogy. Maybe it's just me, but I'm quite enjoying it. I'm not a person who enjoys generally nautical stories, but this one is quite different, and I'm really taking my time reading this and immersing myself into this world. It's really great, and even though I'm 425 pages into this book, I have a feeling that the main crux of the story is yet to come, because till now it all feels like kind of a setup for the main story. That's what I feel. I don't know if you guys felt that, if you have read this book, but I feel that 425 pages, it's still kind of building up to the main plot line or main event or main incident of the story, is my feeling. I have a complaint about this, actually about the audiobook, because the audiobook narration was so bland. I started off with immersive listening, but then I stopped midway through and decided no, it's not working for me. And this kind of happened the first time ever since I started experimenting with immersive listening or immersive reading. I think that I didn't like the audiobook much, so I'm reading this on my own with my own eyes. Next one is a book. Again, I mentioned this in my one of my last videos. I am reading Bridgerton. I'm still as you can see, I've made a lot of annotations because I want to make a video about the difference between season 2 of Bridgerton and book 2 of Bridgerton. I don't know if I will make it, but that's the plan, and that's why I started reading this, and quite enjoying it. But I think again the show is better than the book. Again, very subjective, my opinion. I felt that so far I love the show, and you know, I'm a huge fan of Anthony. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know that, you know how much I dote on him. You know, I'm kind of, especially while I was watching season 2, I was so obsessed with Anthony, and now I'm exposed to this Anthony, the book Anthony, and he's kind of an ass. So let's see, as the plot progresses, hopefully he gets better. Anyway, so that's another book that I want to finish, which I have started. Next book is a book that I bought because of TikTok and Bookstagram, and that is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This book has been hyped so much, and oh my god, have you checked out the Goodreads star ratings? It's unbelievable. So I had to buy this because you know, when it comes to hype and popularity, if people are talking about a book, I want to get into the hype machine. You know, I don't want to be left in the dark. I want to know what the hype is all about, right? And that's how I started watching Bridgerton, in fact, because I wanted to know, and I want to be part of the conversation, you know, the pop culture what do you call that, zeitgeist, whatever is happening. I want to be there. So that's why I want to read this book. Definitely sounds YA-ish, but why not? I will give it a try. So that's Book Lovers by Emily Henry. And then I want to start the classic graphic novel by Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons, which is Watchmen. I think I will do a read with me series for this one, so that I can you know, put my thoughts out there as I'm reading, and then you can see my immediate raw opinion on this amazing graphic novel. And I also know that there is an HBO series based on this, so maybe once I finish it I might watch the HBO series as well. I think it's not an anime or what do you call that, animation or anything. I think HBO went for a live action show, I think. So I'm kind of ignorant about that. So in the coming weeks you have something to look forward to. You can read Watchmen with me. So those are the books that I'm planning to read, and along with this, I will definitely be continuing with my One Piece journey. I have just finished volume 3 now. I read it day before yesterday, volume 3. It was so good and much better than 1 and 2. And my plan is to finish the first arc, which is 1 to 7, Romance Dawn, and then do a single video on that. I think that makes more sense. But if you want to have a live stream where I'm reading the book along with you guys, or if you want to have a read with me kind of series, which I've done before for volume 2 and volume 1, then let me know. I can do that as well. But yeah, I have shifted from physical to ebook version or online version, because that's more economical. So that's what I have done with One Piece. I think I'm starting to understand why this is such a cult classic, or why so many people are so obsessed about it. I can totally feel the reason behind the obsession for One Piece, right? I can totally get it, but I'm not yet into that obsessive pool yet. But I might get there. But I can totally relate to many of the characters. They're whimsical, but at the same time they have a kind of reality touch to them, and I can feel that in those characters. If you want me to do a volume wise instead of, like, you know, an arc wise summary of One Piece, please let me know. So that was a reading lineup for the month of June. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to join with me reading any of these books. Discuss with me about them. It will be fun, I promise. And that's a wrap, guys. I will be back soon with another video. Before you know it, this is Angie signing off. Bye-bye.